Hello again, welcome to another exciting episode of Troglodyte Busts Up the Place. This episode we're going to go down and break up the demon altars. I did want to start over here. Last episode I had realized that covering up the lava, even with actuators, would make the lava disappear the next time I started up the game. So I had to create that little pocket, which I did. I dressed it up a bit. I used a little bit of obsidian black wall. I love that wall. It's the same wall that I used for the lava pit that's down here. Almost got all those blooming. Almost. It's a labor of love. You might have noticed a little skip. Every time I start up the game, the first time I come over here, I get a little bit of lag. It usually happens once. It's probably the game remembering that the mushroom biome is here, knowing that it has to change the background wall and darken everything up and add that to the NPCs that are over here, and it just kind of creates probably a little bit of work for the CPU, but not a big deal. So, in between episodes, like I said, I created that little pit. I'm using mahogany for the floor. It seemed easy enough. I put the campfire up here, put it on a platform, put some chains down like the chains are holding the platform, even though obviously that isn't necessary. It's all for looks. I created my first set of heart lanterns just because my home base should be extra safe. Go away. And on any kind of invasion, I could either stand here or probably stand up here and still be able to witness all the greatness going on below me. Let's get those buffs while I'm here. We're about to go over to the demon altars, and it doesn't hurt to be a little safer. So, as before, you just walk over this switch, and then it turns off the platform. And then if I really want to kick it into gear, I can turn on the darts. And it should be nice and safe. Now, beforehand, the darts lined up with the height of most of the enemies. Now that there's this platform, maybe 1 or 2 darts are going to hit it consistently, especially if it's down in the pit. And the third one above will not. Not sure if I should rearrange the darts so that they're traveling lower. It would make more sense. But at this point, I don't want to go through the effort. I feel like it'll do enough damage, and whatever it can't do, I can supplement on my own. Oh, that's a shame. And I think it works pretty well. Other than having to hit 3 things, it would probably be better if I could just hit 1 button and turn on everything. And there's also one little thing, one little grievance that I have, is that I don't like the sound of the lava bubbling. But I can learn to live with it. Now let's see, where can we find some altars? There's some in there. And there are also some in the crimson that's over here. This would be the harder one to do, just because you have to travel through the jungle biome to get there, and it's kind of sketchy. It's kind of dangerous. While we're looking at this, let's see if any of that crimson is traveling past the border. It looks like there could be some there, actually. I might have to go over there and adjust. I don't want it to spread too crazily before it's out of control. But I can do that off camera. The rest of it seems to be contained. Oh, actually I do see some there, but it looks like there's a line around that it hasn't breached yet. It's right, if you're looking at the, where was it? What? I just saw it. There it is. If you're looking right at the center of the screen here, there's a couple of red marks right in the center, and I think just to the left of that line, so I think that might be a little bit of a corrupted area, so I'll have to fix that. Everything else looks contained. This hallow looks contained. Since I stopped to do this anyway, I feel like I have to check. That's contained. It's still spreading upwards, but that's okay. It's going to spread all the way up to here. Oh, it's going to be really a lot of crimson. As soon as I walk out the door, actually, I might have to create another pathway over this way and then up, just because the NPCs won't spawn if the crimson is too close. I think I got enough of a margin there, but why take the chance? So I might create a little cutout piece here to protect it. And then here, crimson is cut off there. I just did that last episode. And then here, tried to go around it on this side. And see, it's already spread a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna need another. Yeah, because this line obviously didn't work. Or I didn't do the line right. I don't know. I have to cut a line here to make sure it doesn't spread this way. Okay. That's little minor stuff. I'm thinking I'm gonna let it spread all the way out over to that sand. There's enemies that only show up in crim sand, so I'm gonna need some. And there's also the same thing for hallowed. There's enemies that show up in hallowed sand, which I don't think they have access to, so I might have to create some. Oh, goody. Well, that kind of, but it's not on the surface. Okay, enough of that. We decided it'd be tougher going to the left, so we're going to go to the right. I didn't do any preventative for enemies spawning on top of the house here. I decided just to let it go. Like I said before, the AI kind of knows enough to, you know, it won't stand in the same place. It'll work its way left or way right until it can get closer to you, so the AI is not bad. Now we're on a journey of self-discovery and metal discovery. There's a couple of different metals that can form, and it's all random. There are 3 different metals that show up in hard mode. So you have a 50-50 chance of getting each one every time you break the blocks. Well, it's confusing. There's 3 tiers of metals, and each tier has 2 possibilities, so a 50% chance of getting one of those possibilities. Oops. For the last one, I think I want to get adamantite, because you need adamantite to summon a boss at the end of the game. If we don't get it, then it's no big deal. I'll create another world. We'll defeat the wall of flesh really quickly. By that point, we should be pretty tough and able to do it without creating the walkway and all that stuff. And we'll probably have to do that anyway, because if we want a set of each metal, we're going to have to create another world for that. So, just beyond. Here we go. We haven't been to the Crimson yet, I don't think. Like, I mean, the Crimson proper. Curious how scarier the enemies are going to be. Wraiths, I think I called them wreaths last time, or the time before. Wraiths show up when, when you break the demon altars. So every time you break a demon altar, it's going to bring one. Okay, let me mark these. Okay. I want to see how many I'm going to get here. Ooh, these are nice little enemies here. Whoa! Oh yeah, they're fun. And that they're total terror and they're kicking my butt. Oh, I forgot I can stand on water. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. I might not be ready for this, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, nothing there. I've only seen 2 so far. We want a bunch to go for. We want a lot of demon altars. Usually they come in like groups. Unless this area is just really pathetic with them. It's get back up here for a second. That's what they look like. So let's zoom in. Get a little farther away. Okay. So they kind of look like a gray blob. And I don't see any gray blobs. Not really. Maybe we are going to the other side. The harder side. Well, ain't that always the way? Zoom out. And zoom back in. There's one. And there's a bunch right there. Okay. Alright, and then the one that we marked off so that we don't accidentally break it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 here. That makes 7, 8. It's not a lot. I'd like to break a lot more than that. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll break these. And then we'll run over and break the last one and hope that it's adamantite. And then we'll break the other ones. Every time you break a demon altar, it increases the amount of the original 3 that you spawn. So if you whatever metals you spawn, you just get more of each one. Now there are diminishing returns. You can't just break them forever and have your whole world be filled with metal. I think it's like half over as much every time you break one, so. But still, we want to get as much as we can. Pardon me. Is there not one more over here? I'd like to do the first 3 metals in one place. Not one more? Even if it's like a little out of the way? No? Well, the heck with you then, game. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Palladium. Mithril. And now we gotta go find out what our next one is. Oh, I told the Wraith. That was quick. Thought there'd be a little bit of a delay. Is it 1 for each one I busted? Why am I so slow? Oh, I got a debuff. Okay. And just to save some time. And I really have to move that switch. At this point, I don't want to, though, because it's become a part of our game. I really should have did this in the morning. Pardon me. Because there is some kind of invasion tonight. I'd like to be able to pop back really quick. Well, I can. I can use my mirror. But, whatever. I guess I wanted time to just think about things and prepare. Okay, I got our Hallow. Let me just, while we're here. Oh, yeah. You didn't think pixies are tough, but they are. And look at another one that gave me the stupid slow debuff. More pixie dust. Okay, come on, speed up. I come through here a lot, and I don't want to be slowed up by a little mound. Oh, I need a faster pick. Because when I start harvesting metals, I'll be able to make a faster pick. Alright, that's better. Alright, there we go. No slow for me. It is good music. The Hallow music. I like it. Okay, now let's try to go through here without getting killed. It is going to be a challenge. Okay, so far so good. I'm worried about the turtles. They kick your butt. They take your name. Here we go. All the way. No problems. Face monster. I can handle a face monster. Okay, adamantite. Adamantite. Not titanium. Not titanium. Adamantite. Come on, adamantite. Titanium. Of course. Whatever. Error. Clip saved. Fast clock. It's one of those immunity things. Sweet, we're already in full gear. Ooh, Rate City. Population me. Ooh, there's another one. I didn't notice that one before. Oh, yes I did. Never mind. I saw that in the map. Another fast clock. Jeez, they're not messing around. More mithril. And like I said, the previous episode, the episode before that. Ooh, floaty goss. Floaty gross. You know, every time we see a ghost, I think the ghost is the floaty gross, or whatever that's called. Gloss, gross. Tomato, tomato. Get some deathweed while I'm here. Why not? Oh, knockback against those derplings is ridiculously poor. Ooh, chlorophyte. Chlorophyte? Chlorophyte. Chlorophyte? There, that's the word. That grows in mud. It's random, but it is dependent on how much is in a given area. So if you have a lot of chlorophyte in a little small area, it won't grow anywhere else in that area. So when you're farming it, you have to create little batches that are separated by a little bit of a distance if you want to really get a big amount. But I can't get that yet because I'm like 3 or 4 picks away from being able to harvest it. Oh yeah, you're going to kick my butt, aren't you? Derples. Derple! Derple! Oh, the derple is kicking my derple. Might have to get out of here before I die. Oh, too late. That was close. I had the mirror out, man. Okay, it's nighttime. It is officially nighttime. Got a little gold. There are my fast clocks. It's immunity to slow, which is an ailment we ran into a couple of times. And if we see any demon altars around, let's just beat the hell out of them. I don't think we'll be able to see it, but like I said, it randomly spawns Crimson or Hallow when you break those demon altars. So let's see if we can just spot a patch of it. I really doubt it, but you never know. It'll be in a black area, I guarantee it. We won't see it until it starts to escape the black area, and by then it'll be too late. So it could be right in there, I wouldn't know. These are the hazards. Also, in between episodes, I believe I am going to make the extension to the treasury. It's just getting so full that I'm putting anything in any kind of chest that'll fit, and I'm disregarding my whole system. I'm probably going to do it off camera, just because it's going to look just like this, only in a different location. And you've seen how this one was made, so it seems like unnecessary. Unless you really like my fast forward music, which is, I agree, probably the best ever. Probably go right below this somehow. I said it would be go down into the left maybe, but now I'm not so sure. I feel like I should be able to drop in here and then just drop all the way down or something and be in my next section. So I'm going to have to work on that. Let's see if we can get some, get a little bit of mineral before we end the episode, just to see what it looks like. I'm not going to make anything off camera that, you know, might be interesting, like with a different material. And I don't know what the new metals look like, at least not 100%. If you see this orange one, that might be a metal. That might be a metal. And I thought I saw something that was... Yeah, see the turquoise one? That might be a metal. And there might be something else poking around. But let's see the orange one. That's probably the easiest one to get. It's up this little way here. Is it that? See, it looks like copper, but I don't think it is. Oops. Palladium. And that's probably the one ore that this pickaxe can get. Probably gonna have to turn palladium into mithril or something to be able to get the other ores. We'll try to find one more ore, a different kind of ore, just to see or prove that. Look how slow this is. And next pickaxe better be faster than this. That's all I gotta say. So slow. Okay, so we found that one. And so we know where the orange is. And then there's that greenish kind of thing. That isn't turquoise. There's a turquoise one, and then there's that greenish one. So that's probably two different ones. Which one's the closest? It looks like there's a couple patches right to our left there. So let's... Oh, come on. I made enough big enough hole. There we go. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but if you're going to let me see the metal, I'm going to look for it. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize there was something in front of me. Okay. Die. Die, 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 die. Everything is scary at this point of the game. Okay, it's like right next to me here. Is that just lead? Looks like lead. That's lead. What was the other one? I saw two different colors here. Okay, let me see. Let me out of here. Hey, that's something. And it looks just like the lead color, because that likes to fool you, this game. See? There's that one, and there's the lead. And they look pretty darn close in terms of color. But this ain't lead, boyo. If I had to guess, this is probably titanium. And this pick just can't do a thing with it. So we're going to have to build a better pick and come back. Alright, I guess that's the episode. Thank you for watching. It was a super duper pleasure. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Goodbye.